Hey guys, remember the other day when I said you guys could send me questions? Well, you guys sent a freaking boatload of questions. I went through them, sent them to Athena, and she's picking the ones to ask me here in this first episode of the mailbag. So, say hi,
I am the official swordsman
secretary.
press secretary.
Perfect.
I want to be a press secretary, not just a secretary.
Okay, you can be a press.
That's so racist. I should become the decrew press secretary.
There you go. You're gonna help our public image.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll apply for the job.
Okay.
You get me in, okay?
Okay. I'll put in a good word.
Put in a good word. Yeah.
You got me and Hobo on your side.
True, true. Although I feel that I will. Anyway, that's just getting off topic.
We're good at off topic. That's what we do.
True, but heaven's sakes, we're not going to make this an hour long
Okay.
because
Okay.
half an hour of it is. So I picked some questions. There was a shitload of them.
It's true. There was a
And
lot.
I have seriously randomly picked a few, and what we don't ask,
Yeah.
we'll eventually
Yeah,
ask.
totally not worry. I plan to do I want to do at least one of these a week. So every time you see a mailbox a video like this one you're watching now, feel free to leave new questions in the comments below, and we'll just try to keep it going every week.
And we'll add new
Yeah,
ones, two old ones.
right.
So, just keep tuning in to see if
Your
we'll
question gets
eventually
picked.
get to them all.
Right.
So there were some questions though that, hey, you took off your little intro thingy on your YouTube page about, because didn't you used to have a thing there that said what you recorded with
Mm-hmm.
and
I sure
okay,
did.
okay, well that's just brought on a whole bunch of people asking the questions now.
But it never stopped anybody from asking the questions. Nobody reads that stuff.
All right, fair
I
enough.
put there, first person that notices this and sends me a friend request will get added to my list. I left it there for a week and nobody ever called me on it to add them.
Oh, okay. So
No,
I guess
nobody
they
reads
never
it.
read them. All right, fair enough. However,
Hmm.
some of the questions that were asked
Hmm.
was in your how I got into YouTube videos or
Yeah, some of
my
those.
story. What was it called? I listened
My
to it. I just
YouTube
don't know.
story.
My YouTube story. So some of the questions that were asked were in that. And I know it was an hour long, but you might have to go back and read that or listen to that.
It's true.
So we might not we might not answer those ones because it's already been just recently
Yeah, we'll
answered.
see.
We'll see. We'll see how the spirit moves us. So as your press secretary, I've chosen today 8 questions.
Okay,
Hopefully we can get to them all.
I hope so.
If not, we'll come back and I may have to answer or I may have to ask you more. Who knows?
Okay,
Okay, so shall we dive right in?
sure.
All right. Kenny Dartert1
Good
asked,
name.
I okay, let's just actually before we actually get into this, sorry
Hmm.
Kenny, I'm interrupting your question, but I don't want to hear slack if I don't pronounce your name properly,
Oh God, no.
cuz I'll just rage.
I
I'm
like
doing
hearing her rage. It's so cute.
okay. Kenny Dartert1 said, I have been wanting to start commentating for a while now, and I almost did, but my computer would not upload the videos to YouTube. It was at 0% complete after an hour. Do you have any advice on that? Also, or also what to record with?
Well, the upload part really it has very little to do with your computer. Does your ISP maybe not have a very good upload speed, or maybe some sort of a port is blocked on your firewall or something that wouldn't let you upload?
Okay, and the second part was what do you record with?
I record with a Blackmagic Intensity Pro for my console gaming, for my Xbox. I could use it on the PS3 if I wanted to, but Xbox. And for PC, I kind of bounce back and forth between Fraps and a program called DxTory for my PC needs.
All right, you get asked that question a lot, what you record with.
It's true.
So, all right. So thanks, Kenny, for your question. Moving
Thank you.
along. Moving right along.
Mm-hmm.
This is from oh yeah, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
O OWYA. I don't know. I'm doing the best I can.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
don't judge me. What PC do you have? Is it a PC gaming PC, and what upgrades do you have for it?
A PC gaming PC. Yes.
Look, I just read it.
Okay, you just read it. Um, Back when I ordered my PC back in late May of last year, I was going to build my own, but then the parts I had in my little like my cart on Newegg was already in a computer that was cheaper than the total of all the parts, so I just went with that. And the brand is an iBuyPower computer, which is they're pretty solid. iBuyPower.com. Pretty good customer support and warranties and everything. As far as what's in it is a 965 Black Edition 3.4 gigahertz processor, 8 gigs of RAM, a NVIDIA 570 graphics card, and your assortment of hard drives and stuff like that.
That's it?
Pretty much. It's
Okay.
all the important bits.
Okay. That's really all that
You want me to
matters at the
list the
end of the day.
brand of my like CD player or something too?
Yes.
Well, I don't
No,
know
I'm
it.
kidding. Oh, okay. So we get to the truth.
Shut up.
Okay. This one I'm asking, and I'm just as curious of the answer
Oh
as
god.
Velocity RBGs
Oh, I
is.
remember him. Longtime subscriber.
What was your novel you wrote about in November, and did it ever get finished? And will we ever get a chance to read it?
It was a. It was about sort of like a high fantasy type thing. Picture similar like a Lord of the Rings esque, like a fantasy genre mixed with like almost like a steampunk type feel to it. You guys might be able to read it at some point, and yeah, it was fun to write that.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And is it finished?
Almost, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. All right.
See, NaNoWriMo's coming up again, so I'll finish it on this one. But in all
That
seriousness,
would be cheating.
in all seriousness, no, it only needs like 3 more chapters and then editing and stuff. Then I'll probably look into self-publishing via PDF or whatever ebook format on Amazon or something.
But to expand on that a little bit, weren't you going to have that done by January?
But you told me it was okay to take the month of December off, and then once like an object in motion slows down, it doesn't pick up motion anymore. So really, it's your fault.
Since when do you listen to me?
About every other request.
That must have been one of the ones that,
Fell in between.
okay, fell in between.
But I
All
will.
right.
It is too good of a book not to finish.
It's a very good book. I will vouch for that. And I'm probably biased, but it
I don't
is a
know.
good
You
book.
tell me my ideas and shit suck all the time.
I do
The
not.
bad ones you do.
Well, because they're bad.
See?
It's not my fault you come up with bad ideas on a regular basis.
Okay, okay, calm down a little bit. Jesus
Okay.
Christ. Press
Well,
secretary doing a very good job here. Your ideas
I'm
suck.
just new. I'm just new to the position, so it's
I
going to
see.
take me a while to get into it.
Hmm.
Joshua Parks one asks, "Will you be doing a back to basics or an introduction series for the new players in BF3?"
Yes. But
Okay, there's your answer, Joshua. There's your answer.
yeah, I'm going to like a little bit of a survival guide for people new to Battlefield or maybe dedicated towards Call of Duty players that are trying out Battlefield for the first time, sort of like a crash course type thing. And so, yeah, I got something planned.
Fabulous. That penguin asks, "Did you play a lot of video games as a kid?"
I sure as hell did. Too many. Uh,
What were they?
what were they? Well, I think I've told the story about my very first gaming experience before with the old Nintendo Entertainment System
Mm-hmm.
on a Christmas Day party at my grandparents and stuff. But I used to play a ton of Mario Brothers. To this day, I still think that Donkey Kong game for the Super Nintendo was amazing. Love that game. Uh, was a big fan of the Mortal Kombat's and the Tekken series and stuff like that. Then one day I found my way into a god awful FPS game on PC called Delta Force, and that sort of kicked off the whole I like shooting people thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you haven't stopped liking to shoot people since?
Oh, I love shooting people. Remember when I shot
True.
you?
Repeatedly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I shot you several times back,
Oh
so
yeah, we used to play hardcore. and she would shoot the fuck out of me any chance she got. And her
It was an
excuse,
accident.
oh yeah, yeah, in Call of Duty 4, your name didn't come up. Bullshit.
Oh, that's not. This argument just keeps. You know, get
Remember
over
that
it.
time you called in an airstrike and hit nobody but me, and I was on your team?
Well, I can't help it.
Uh huh.
Moving along, this is probably better. This is a long question.
Oh boy.
Are you paying it? Well, there's preamble leading up to the question. So,
Okay.
all right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Nightfire 1011 asks, "Hi Swords, great to see that you are willing to communicate more with the community, and you and the D crew guys are still going strong. I've been a Battlefield player back from BF2 and have only grown more fond of the series with each installment.
Mm-hmm.
The problem I've been having is that I play mainly on PC and my friends mostly play on console. I have tried to play on the 360 and PS3, but my accuracy and control with the gamepad is horrible. The first question is that should I practice more with the gamepad or try to convince my friends to play on a PC? They have capable PCs to run most games." So we'll answer that first question first, and then he has a second question.
Okay, for me personally, playing with a group of friends trumps just about anything. Um, so if most of my friends were going to be playing Xbox, I'd be on Xbox more. That's just me. I like playing with people I know. I would rather play a mediocre multiplayer game with friends than an amazing single player game by myself. That's just me. As far as like you might just have a barrier if you can't or won't get used to the console controllers and they won't try out the PC stuff. Well, then, I mean, there's not too much you can do other than maybe like a compromise. Like if you were to play, say, find one game on console that you like to play, try to talk them into one game on PC that they like to play, and then you sort of have like two different games, that are going on and stuff like that. So.
To follow up, weren't you, and I mean this in no disrespect, but
Mhm.
weren't you complaining that you were horrible at PC at first because you were so used to the controller on the Xbox?
Absolutely, it's very awkward going back and forth between them.
But it takes practice.
It does, and it's very very tricky trying to go back and forth all the time.
So his second question, which is
Hmm.
sort of related to the first, seeing that
Okay.
none of my friends play on the PC, I feel like I have to go lone wolf style and play the objective with minimal communication with my team. Is there anywhere you would recommend to find people that are willing to get on TeamSpeak, Vent, etc., or casual clans to play with?
Okay. I know exactly what you mean when it comes to trying to feel like it's all on you to try to get the damn team to win. I would say your best chance to maybe find some people to play with might be to go to don'trevivemebro.com. That's basically the be all end all Battlefield community site as far as I'm aware. It's run by Red Dragons. They have a weekly podcast and everything that D Crew Collins a part of. They have a very active thing on the forums and stuff. So I would imagine if you went over there, started like a forum account, started posting, you could probably find people to play with. That would be my best guess. I have nothing to do with that site. It's not like pimping out my own stuff or anything. It just that seems like the place that I would go look if I was in that spot.
Oh, yes. Okay. Thanks for the question. That was a good question.
Thank you.
All right. This is from Blaze and Nans 13.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I haven't been a sub all that long,
It's
but what's
okay.
D crew? But what's D crew?
Oh boy, D Crew. I gotta be careful here. D Crew is a group of people that like to play with each other. Oh God, that like to play video games together, and we just wanted to associate ourselves as like an entity, as a group of friends that play together. We're not like Optic of the Battlefield or anything. We're not like a competitive clan or this or that or a public clan. Just a group of friends that happen to share a couple letters in front of our gamer tags.
All right then. How
Best
much
way I
time have we
can.
got?
Nah, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Keep on going.
Okay, we're on a roll.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of footage here. I'll put
Okay.
something to it.
Mighty as Rogue asks,
Mm-hmm.
"What is the weirdest thing to happen to you or you did happen to you?"
What?
Look. All
Do
right. What?
you want to try this
Maybe
again?
I'm just reading what's written.
Okay.
What is the weirdest thing to happen to you or you did happen to you? Maybe he means or what did
The weirdest
happen.
thing I did, maybe?
Maybe or what maybe or what's the weirdest let's just go with this. What is the weirdest thing to have happened to you?
Weirdest thing to have. I don't know. Um, can you answer this one for me?
You
Weird.
got recognized
True?
on your that was probably pretty weird.
Yeah, that was surprising.
I don't know. All in all, Swordsman's just a very weird person.
Hey,
So, weird shit happens to him all the time.
I'm trying to
That's his
think of like
nature.
something that would be a better answer, but like weirdest thing that's happened to me. Um, I weird.
I guess it all defines is in the definition of weird too. Like what's weird to you and I.
Yeah, because
I
we are
mean,
pretty weird, so sometimes weird things are normal to us.
it's a true story. Like I think, well, I don't know if it's even weird, but yeah, you were recognized from your voice out in
Mm-hmm.
public just once
Mm-hmm.
from YouTube.
Yeah.
Um, that was, I guess you could define that as weird because you're not expecting it.
Yeah. And then they followed it
Um,
up. Wait a minute. You know D. Crew Colin? It's,
oh, so it really wasn't about you.
I don't think so.
It was
Colin's
all
the rock star,
Colin. Yeah, Colin is a rock star.
voice of the gods.
Um,
But yeah,
I don't know.
weird things. Uh, weird.
You are weird. Nothing weird happens to you because it all seems normal.
I cause weird things.
It's true. All right. Dutters says,
Mm-hmm.
what's your favorite kit and setup for the kit?
I'm going to assume he means Bad Company 2, I guess. Um, the assault class with the M416, underbarrel shotgun, MP443, magnum ammo, and lightweight. Why? It's good for everything: close range, long range, medium range. Uh, can't really deal with vehicles, but I can always swap to something that can if I need to. It's the kit I feel most comfortable with when I play Bad Company 2, but posting 5 or 6 videos in a row of me using that kit, I noticed you guys were a little complaining about that, so I've been trying to vary it up a little bit lately.
All right. Lyrid's Rain.
Mm-hmm.
This should be a great answer.
Oh boy.
What do you think of some of the flame wars between console and PC, along with PC players constantly bashing console players for being kiddies or console faggots?
Hmm. Um, idiots. I mean, each platform has their differences. Each platform has their pros and their cons. Anyone that doesn't realize that neither one of them are perfect, you're a fucking idiot. I mean, that's all there is to it. If you think PC gaming is perfect, you're a moron. If you think console gaming is perfect, you too are a moron. I mean, you want people they will argue about it nonstop.
People will argue about anything, though.
It's true. It's the internet. I mean, I mean that comic that everybody has seen sums up the internet so fucking well. Sweetheart, come to bed. I can't. Why? Somebody is wrong on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
mean,
true.
I-
It's just
yeah,
dumb.
it just comes down to personal preferences. At the end of the day, I like FPS games on console. On PC, I love like my MMOs and my RPGs and my RTSs. It's just what you like. Play with it. Just because you like something doesn't mean somebody else has to, and just because somebody else likes something different does not freaking like dampen what you like. I mean, fuck off.
So why do you think that they're like it's almost like this has nothing to do with his question, by the
Hmm.
way. I'm just kind of following up.
Hmm.
Why do you think it's almost like they take it personally? Like it's like an insult to them that you don't like what they like.
Right. It's a mixture of kids that just you have to agree with me and think the same things, otherwise you're wrong. Or it's older, grown up fucktards that are like mentally stunted in their growth.
See, I knew this would be an interesting answer.
It's true.
That was a little harsh,
It's true
but
though. They're both good. They both suck at certain things. I mean, fucking get over it.
so maybe what you could do is start to get everybody to get along.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that'll happen. Guys, someone said be nice. Just imagine
I'm
the window
just
lickers.
I'm just trying to be a girl and say just everybody get along.
Yeah, that'll happen.
All right. Swordsman.
What?
This is from Madinator50.
Good name.
Do you know your first subscriber?
I sure as fuck do. That person may or may not be asking me these questions.
That's why I put that there.
I know,
I
right?
just wanted to see if you would remember.
Oh, of course I do.
All right. Shall we ask one more?
Sure, keep going.
Okay. This is from John O'Harker.
Okay.
In truth, as far as I can tell, the BF3 maps on the systems will be about the same size as the maps on Battlefield Bad Company 2. Sure, I haven't heard any news on that, but come on, if you can snipe someone from 1,000 yards away in a game with medium graphics with perfect runtime, DICE should be able to run a full-fledged battle on high detail too. By the way, here's my question. You told me about this before. When will you be able to host those lobby games or whatever they're called?
What? That was the question. What?
I
Here I
keep
am.
telling you. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should.
Battlefield 3.
What?
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to answer a Battlefield 3 on console versus PC thing, and then that's the question.
Maybe I should proofread these first and just get to the
It may
question.
help. What was the actual question?
Oh, way to go on, John O'Harker. You just confused the shit out of Swordsman.
I don't think I'm the only one here.
Okay, you told me about this before, but when will you be able to host those lobby games or whatever they're called?
Lobby games.
Does he mean like the decrew server? Or does he mean like, when you did your 20,000, 10,000, 15,000 subs, you had an open lobby?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he means.
I don't, maybe I haven't done an open lobby since 10K subscribers. I could probably get into why, but it might upset some people. As far as playing with me in a lobby, like what?
Well, you call people retards on the internet and you're just saying, oh, but that might upset a few people. I don't know. I
Okay,
think maybe
okay.
you did that 5 minutes ago.
Well,
I don't know.
if they're listening to this and they're one of the people that'll be in the comments raging at some other
Well, you
person,
don't have to name names.
look, if you're sitting there seething, you're probably a moron. So, just saying. Like, I don't know, like an open lobby. I like the idea behind them. I don't like the reality of what they become.
I can tell you that knowing your open lobbies as I do, they're a lot of work on your part.
They are.
They're a
It's
lot of work. Like, it's not just easy as opening it up and, people get together. There's so many people and it's a lot of work and you're exhausted
absolutely.
afterwards. So they're a lot of work.
Yeah, it's like figure out how big the lobby size is, and then imagine babysitting like that many 12-year-olds. But
Yeah.
but that said, like my last open lobby, I met people during that open lobby that to this day are still on my friends list that I play with and interact with fairly often.
So you got to take the good with the bad.
Absolutely, it's like that with everything. James Monty, perfect example. Came to my 10K open lobby. He was fun as hell to play with. Real cool guy in the lobby itself. Sent him a friend request. Talk to him on Twitter a lot. We play in Bad Company 2 sometimes still. I watch his videos now. So, like, there are good and there's bad,
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah. Does a lot of Minecraft stuff, and he
Yep.
recently got that Roxio thing so that way he can do console stuff too.
Yep.
As far as the other thing, like if you actually just want to play with me, if I need players, I usually post on Twitter that I'm looking for people to play with. Just the other day, I basically signed into Bad Company 2 on Xbox just by myself, and I said, hey, need squad mates, anyone want to come? and two guys sent me messages. One was a guy named Demora. The other one was G Mano. I think that's how you pronounce it. And we played for like 3 hours that afternoon. It was fun as hell. Added them both to my friends list. Play with them often still, even after. So like, if that's, just reply when I ask on Twitter, or if I get the energy for an open lobby again soon.
Which I wouldn't count on it.
Maybe.
Okay. Swordsman, Matthew 121 wants to know, when Battlefield 3 comes out, will you keep Bad Company 2 installed, and why?
Well, I have the hard drive space if I really want. I don't know. It's hard to say. I would lean towards no, because Battlefield 3 could suck ass, and I'll still be playing it for a while because it's new. It's not a year and a half old. So even if it sucks, it's still going to be better because it's new. And if I actually wanted Bad Company 2 on some weird urge, I have the Xbox version, and I can just slap in the Xbox and off I go. So probably not. Ready to move on. I've been playing Battlefield for Bad Company 2 for a long time, and I'm ready for something new.
Cool. All right, here's your last question for the day, sir.
Okay, I hope it's a good one.
Oh.
No pressure. No pressure.
I was just going to take the next one on the list.
Come on.
Okay. Well, geez, now you've put me on the spot, you big fat jerk. Okay, I'm just going to pick one, because you just really put me on the spot here. God, the things pressure. I put up with you.
Hey, you asked to do this. I didn't come to you.
Okay, hey, Swordsman. My question is, from Landon GB.
Okay.
What type of microphone would you recommend for someone who is just about to start commentating? I don't want to pour a lot of money into it because I don't know if I will like it.
A generic USB microphone.
Headset.
Yeah, a headset. You don't got to go with like a Snowball or a Yeti, though the Yeti is freaking amazing. I love that. It looks like a metallic dildo, but it's very cool. But a USB headset typically won't have very much background noise or background sound, so that will work. If you already have like a set of Turtle Beach X11s or something and have the USB connector, you can use that. If you have just like one of those normal run-of-the-mill Logitech USBs, use that. I mean, you don't need to go all out whenever you just get into it, You don't even need to go all out when you're like far into it if you don't want to. YouTube is absolutely one of those things. Put in what you want to put in, and then that's like there's no one forcing you to go super fancy or anything like that. Just do what you want.
It's true, because you have the expensive Yeti, and I just use my headset.
Yeah. I need to get my Yeti repaired. Fucking TSA broke it. I still haven't mailed that back yet.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You need to do that.
I do. I need to mail that back. I keep forgetting about it, to be honest. And, yeah, TSA broke it when they opened my bags and searched through it.
Jerks.
I know. But how awesome is Blue for being willing to send it in and let me get a brand new one because they broke it? How freaking awesome is that?
Okay, so shall we stop it here for the day?
Yeah.
Okay, so I asked.
Mm-hmm.
You answered.
A
lot of questions.
Yeah, this was a pretty good episode for Mailbox Episode 1.
It's true. So, but the thing is really and truly, we need more questions.
Sure do. If you have a question, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. If you want to keep sending them via like YouTube PMs, if they're longer than the comment box, go ahead there too as well. We will keep up to date with them.
It's true. And we'll ask. And if we didn't get to your question and you asked it, I swear to God, we haven't deleted them. We'll ask them the next time.
Yep. See you guys.